I told you I lost my edges because of my picking behavior, but that wasn't exactly all that I lost, okay? Okay, welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. This is Ussie, and as promised, I am here to give you an update on my lovely edges here that have, been not so lovely in the past year. And so, let's see. Where do I start? Obviously, I gotta say that if you have been watching my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy my content that I've been putting out, you've been following me on my socials, go ahead and subscribe to this channel to make this one more social that you follow. Okay. Then if you've also had to deal with, broken edges in the past year or any time of your life, go ahead and also click that like button, okay? And then comment down below what you've been doing to regrow your little babies and get your baby hairs in, okay? Because today I'm going to be giving you an update on my own baby hairs. Now, if you like this look I did on my face today, there is a video that is up that you could go ahead and watch to see how I achieved that look, okay? Don't tell me you don't like it, because I know it's popping. But yeah, if you want to see how I achieved this makeup look, it's a summer tutorial that I have out literally right before this one. So go ahead and check that out, get this channel growing. So I told you that I was going to be updating you on my edges, right? And I told you how I basically lost them last year and how I've been trying to grow them back, but they're not really growing at a pace that I felt was right or that I wanted them to. And so I decided to take some different measures, okay? So when that video came out, let me start by adding something I did not mention very well in my first update, okay? I told you I lost my edges because of my picking behavior, but that wasn't exactly all that I lost, okay? So some of you have been noticing that this side, or you may have noticed, but I know you noticed that this side had less hair than the other, but you might not have noticed that the hair on my side here, like there's a little patch of hair that is shorter than the rest. And that is because I also, because of my picking habit, lost hair up here. So I actually lost hair in my edges, the front here, all over my edges, and on this side it extended all the way up here, and I had a bald patch. So whenever you see me in my hair videos and whatnot, you'll probably notice that hair here, there might be a little patch here that's slightly smaller or looks more, should I say tapered? I don't know, because it's growing out now and you probably won't really be able to tell with the fro and everything, but there's a patch of smaller hair here. So that's just me wanting to kind of correct something I did not really mention too well in the last one. Now, in the last video when I ended, I said that I was going to be taking measures, right? So I told you that instead of massaging I told you I was going to stop massaging, and I stopped the massaging. I've just been using castor oil and essential oils and rubbing it in my edges every night and every morning, okay? So when I had shot that video and after uploading it, I was doing my LCO method, which is basically liquid oil cream. I said liquid oil cream, I meant liquid cream oil. Yeah, I do LCO, not lock, LOC. So I dampen my hair with water, then I put my leave-in as my first step, then I put my cream as my second, and then I put my oil, which is castor oil. Actually, I mix castor oil and an essential oil. So I was doing that every night, and in the morning I would do just water and then castor oil. So then let me go ahead and show you the exact oils I've been using. So my castor oil, I have this Shea Moisture one and the what is it, Sunny Isle castor oil one, but I use this Shea Moisture one for my edges in particular, and then the other castor oil I'll use for my whole head, just because this one is more expensive, and so I'm not gonna want to splurge on using it on my whole head. I want to use it like where my edges need it. And I really actually do, I know they might say that some oils, it makes no difference where you get oils from, but for some oils I feel like there is a difference, and I definitely can tell that with the Shea Moisture brand of Jamaican black castor oil compared to the Sunny Isle and Tropic Isle one that you get in the beauty supply store. This one is definitely darker and has more of the cigarette scent than the Sunny Isle, Tropic Isle store beauty supply store castor oils. Not saying those are bad, because I mean, I have a bottle, I use them, you know, and I do know they have a darker version, but I do notice that the quality of this Jamaican black castor oil is better than the quality of those beauty supply oils. So yeah, it's more expensive and the quality is higher to me, so that's why I would go ahead and reserve this oil in particular for my edges. And then I was mixing it with just lavender essential oil in the night, but sometime after the video I added, actually no, I think that was last week I did that. Yeah, last week I added peppermint oil to my essential oil, castor oil and essential oil mix thing that I do. Okay, I had to quickly switch bathrooms, but I actually got this 2 weeks ago, not last week, 2 weeks ago. But yes, at night I've been pumping this on my fingers. Comes with a little pump, and then I would go ahead and put a drop or two of both the peppermint oil and the lavender oil on my fingers, and then rub them together and just, you know, brush them into my edges. But from doing the LCO and then sealing with oil, I definitely noticed my edges start to improve almost immediately. If you go and watch my last video and compare it to this one, I'm pretty sure you can probably tell. But you know, I also have braids in now, and sometimes I feel like it's harder to see how the front looks when I have my hair done like this. But even before then, I still felt like they had improved. Now, one other thing, since getting these braids in, I have been forgetting to do LCO. So basically now I just do a spritz of so basically now I just use water to dampen these edges, and then I'll put oil over it. Not because of, it was not a conscious decision, it's just I basically forgot that I was supposed to use leave-in and then cream. So yeah, and I remembered it sometime this week that I was supposed to be doing that, But I was just like, since I've just been doing water and oil, and I already have a lot of stuff on my vanity, I was just like, I don't want to clutter it more than it already is. So I just dampen with water now and put that essential oil little mix, and they've still been doing pretty well. So yeah, and then after I take these out, then I'll go back to LCOing and all that jazz. So yeah, this is the state of my edges. And then I know someone is going to say, oh, but you have braids, aren't they gonna rip your hair out even further? And you're trying to get them back. Well, these are knotless. These are not your normal box braids. These are knotless box braids, so they do not pull out your edges. And I can attest to that because, you know, my edges are very much still here. My braider was careful not to mess with them. But yeah, these are knotless braids, and they're not meant to pull out your edges. They don't form the knot that, you know, makes them so latch on so tightly to your scalp. So, you know, we also growing this hair while growing these edges. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. But yes, this is the state of my edges now. I'm definitely liking how I'm seeing this growth. So let me give you a 360, or not 360, 180, because it's only the front we're looking at, right? So this is my left side, which usually has more hair. Then this is the front. Remember, I lost hair here. And then this is the right. So the right may look like it has some more hair now, but that's because I lost more on my right. Usually it's my left that's always thicker, and I didn't lose as much on my left, so that's why you don't really see that many edges per se on this side compared to my right, because, you know, what would not have been edges on my right because I lost more is, you know, they actually are edges, but on my left, because I lost less, and, you know, more of my hair is actually longer pieces, then, you know, less growth to notice here because I lost less. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know, but you let me know if that makes sense in the comments below. Okay, and yeah, and my front's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. So I hope you have enjoyed this update. I just wanted to come on YouTube real quick and show you how my progress is doing. So far, I am pleased, and I will see you about my edges next month.